It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the Dagger?
Welcome into the Dagger podcast. Gabe does not have his headphones on, but that would be a good start to the pod today. All right, I'm going to read you a tweet. Okay, you ready? Just say true or false after I read this tweet. If Tua takes the field tonight, it's a massive step back for concussion care in the NFL. If he has a second concussion, that destroys his season or career. Everyone involved will be sued and should lose their jobs, coaches included. We all saw it. Even they must know this isn't right. Is that a true or false statement?
I'm confused by the question. How is that true or false? That happened.
Exactly.
So
that was right before the game started.
Okay, so you're asking me.
True. Is he right? Is Chris Nowinski, PhD, correct?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
No reason. It sucks. Hindsight's 20/20. Obviously, you can say this now. I felt this way going into the game. 4 days. Dude could barely stand up after he didn't get a concussion, after a neck injury. Then they send him back out there on a Thursday night football game, and
I'm telling you, the Dolphins go 3-0 and they start freaking out. We got to keep our quarterback. Well, what's going on? Teddy Bridgewater. No, we got to keep Tua. It's just
sometimes you can just take a loss.
It's disappointing. He was taken off the field against the Bills, and then you play him again the next game. He's in concussion protocols, and you play him again next game. Like, what's going through your head?
Not even a week. What's going on? Went through. Not even a week. Barely 4 days.
It's hard for those young players like that because you just see their career just unfold right in front of your eyes. It's
all we can hope is that he plays again this season. But that's
right.
That
and it's not even his fault because all these players are like, oh yeah, put me out there. But it's the staff and it's the trainers who were telling him, no, we can't, because those players have heart. They want to play, but the trainers are telling them, you can't go out there, your careers, and you got to keep that in mind. And then, obviously, the Dolphins trainers are like, yeah, go back out there. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's play some football. Yeah. And then, boom, he's done.
This tweet from Chris Nowinski, PhD, is crazy because you've got all these people commenting, after the tweet came out about an hour or so. He didn't have a concussion, buddy. That was a Dolphins fan account. And then every time somebody would say something like that, the Dolphins claimed it was a back injury. The Dolphins and all cleared him and said he didn't have a concussion.
It doesn't matter his injury.
People are saying, how do you know? How are you going to diagnose him on TV? Because it's simple. We learned in sports media society in class freshman year what a concussion looks like. We literally learned the clues as a broadcaster of what a concussion looks like. Yeah. Everything that happened after Tua fell to the ground
crossed off the whole checklist.
Boxed every single everything. Checked every single box.
It's common sense.
Oh, man, it's so tough. And you've got a rookie coach too, right. And McDaniel, who, hey, you, like you said, you're 3-0. You want to keep riding the train. You put your best players on the field. How many games has Darius Shaquille Leonard played this year?
I couldn't even tell you.
0 would be the answer. They took him off the PUP list. He's been trying to work himself back into games, okay? Shaquille Leonard, I'm talking about the middle linebacker for the Colts, obviously. DPOY nominee last year. I mean, he's a veteran. He's smart enough to know, look, I can run, that's one thing. I can chase a guy down. That was the second week of progress. Third week is, can I tackle a guy without, injuring my back? Mm-hmm. Still no. Right. So guess what? You play the long game in an NFL season. It's 17 games, 18 weeks long.
You wait it out.
It is so long. There are so many games. Players' health and safety always needs to be number one. In a way, you're not happy about this, but you're happy that every team got to see what just happened so that everybody can take that approach throughout the season. But hey, just like Will Smith and concussion, man, this was exactly what they talked about.
Wow, that's a great movie.
Yeah, it is a great movie.
So what's going to happen with Miami?
Well, look,
They have a pretty decent.
You couldn't have a better insurance guy than Teddy Bridgewater,
right, exactly,
in my mind. I don't think, and that's what me and my friends were saying last night. I don't think that there's,
he looked
maybe
great
Brissett,
until he threw an interception.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he looked fine, and obviously, being able to play with Waddle and first-team reps all week. They're going to be fine. Their defense is so good.
Are they going to be fine or are they going to be all right?
I think they're going to be fine. They're going to win games. Teddy will lose them some, but he's not going to lose you every game. He's a game manager.
So is Tua out for the season?
Look, I'm not, Nowitzki PhD. I don't know that. I can't judge from what I saw on TV, but he got released from the hospital.
He's traveling with the team back to Miami.
Exactly. So great signs right there,
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
And you knew when it happened that it wasn't a neck injury because, you could see his body seize up. So that was like the great news is like, it wasn't like a Shazier thing where like, his career's over. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I mean,
this better not happen again.
Well, the thing is the lingering after effects of concussions, that's way worse than the actual concussion itself. I mean, this could take him months to come back from. I mean, you get 2 concussions in 4 days.
At least.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's say a mild and a very severe. Let's put it that way. So, I mean,
he was already in the protocol, and then they put him back in, and he got hit again.
Man.
So
it's crazy.
It's probably pretty severe.
It's crazy. It sucks. Get that out of the way. We might as well do this other injury as well while we're on the topic. What the is up with Lonzo Ball?
Oh, moving to basketball.
I mean, I just want to get through these 2 injuries real quick. I mean, what is the deal with Lonzo?
I couldn't even tell you. He's out for the season.
You think it's on the Bulls? You think it's on the franchise? You think it's on the I mean,
I don't really know.
Last year, it was, okay, here's the timeline. Yeah, he'll be back in a month. They said that in February. Maybe he'll get back for the playoffs. Then in March, they say he's shut down for the season.
I mean, he's very injury prone. The Bulls knew that coming into this. When they got him, Bulls knew that.
Yeah, but he can't walk without pain.
I know.
He can't go up the stairs without his knees hurting. I mean, I don't even know how. I mean, you think about the fact that D-Rose ever even came back is absurd. Two torn ACLs. But Lonzo's
was it only 2?
Yeah, 2. I mean, I think he had other leg injuries as well, but I'm pretty sure it was just 2. I mean, just 2 is insane.
Right.
First of all.
Right. I thought it was
insane.
more.
But it's like, what do you do when clearly, it's been almost 10 months probably since he got hurt originally, maybe a year. And now there's just no clue, like, what to do. Like, I don't know how, in this age of science and, like, technology and medical science, I don't know how they can't find some way, but you don't want to hear that if you're a Bulls fan. Like, you do that. I mean, it's beyond you don't want to hear it. I don't even know how to comprehend that. A full year off, and he can't even walk up the stairs without pain. That sounds bad, Gabe.
It's bad. It's really bad. And I don't know what's going to happen with Chicago. I mean, it's a huge loss for them. It's their starting point guard. That's their playmaker. He's gotten so much better over the years. He's improved his 3-point game. He's gotten so much better. That's a huge loss for Chicago. I don't know what's going to happen. It saves the East a little bit.
Yeah,
so there's a positive, but I would never wish an injury upon anyone.
No, I know.
So it's tough to see, and I like Lonzo. I love the way he plays. I love the whole family except LeVar. But there's something. There's always got to be 2 balls in the league. Excuse me. Pause. There's got to be 2. There's got to be 2 balls in the league, and LiAngelo is joining the Charlotte Hornets with LaMelo,
yeah,
and I'm super excited to find
joining the Hornets.
He's
quite
finally
the
getting his
stretch.
chance.
He's joining the Greensboro Swarm, which is where he will spend the entirety of the season. He'll play in the preseason for the Hornets.
He has a chance to prove himself.
Yeah,
I'm
he'll be on the
excited
Greensboro Swarm in 3 weeks. Don't worry.
In high school, he was the best shooter out of all 3 of them. So
what? That's not true.
Yes,
he was the best spot up. He was the best spot up catch and shoot shooter.
Lonzo couldn't shoot.
LaMelo far and away was the best.
LaMelo was
far and away, and that's why he is an all-star. And
LaMelo wasn't the best shooter. LaMelo was the best chucker.
Jello was the best defensive player. He's really good.
Right.
Really good at steals.
Look at him, of course.
No, he's really good at steals.
He's
out of the country, in the country. He's really good at stealing. So, I mean, you talk about defense. He's got it. Getaway speed, not great. Very, very poor. Very poor. He can't get down. He's not a fast break guy.
No.
He's an outlet passer.
Right.
He's an outlet passer. He's going to get the rebound.
He'll get in and out.
Yeah, he's
fast.
going to get the ball, and then he's going to get it out of his hands.
He may get caught stealing, though.
No, he's going to. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing he doesn't play baseball. Speaking of baseball, let's get into baseball. I'm wearing my Braves cap, baby. World Series champs right here.
I'm wearing
Let's
this new shirt I just
go.
got
Yeah, it's a
outside.
nice shirt.
I got a free shirt outside. I was
Yeah.
walking up to Franklin Hall, which is the media school here at IU. And
Okay.
for people who are watching out of the school, you never know. Maybe my mom is watching. She doesn't know exactly what Franklin Hall is. So yeah, Franklin Hall is a media school here at IU. Sorry, Hank. And these people were giving out free T-shirts for what I don't even know what the
Bro, you're going to be living there next year, so you better know.
the stand. I'm not living here.
Probably will.
The Standard, I guess it's an apartment complex here in Bloomington, and
It's
I got a free T-shirt.
It's like Evolve 2.0.
Oh, really?
For sure.
How could I
that's
give up
what
a
it
free
is.
T-shirt?
I don't know. I mean, hey, it's a nice T-shirt.
love
it
the
looks
word
very.
free.
It looks like a a pretty thick, solid
Yeah,
cotton
and
shirt.
there's look at the back. I don't,
I don't. Do we
Nah,
have
it's
to look
fine.
at the
No,
back?
look
It
at
don't
the back
matter. It
after.
don't matter.
but
It's a
anyways,
free shirt. So, anyways, wearing the Braves hat. Biggest series of the season right here. Friday, Saturday, Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN. Duh. This is the chance. We don't have to win these series, of course. If you want to look at the wild card standings, we are. You ready for this one, Gabe?
let's do it.
Plus 13.5 games ahead of the Padres. Wow, the Padres are going to. I cannot believe the Padres are turning it around and making the playoffs. That's crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they are second in the wild card right now.
You're
We've already
kidding.
clinched. Isn't that crazy? When like they must have just
Hold
gone
on,
and
hold on.
they lost 2 in a row too. So they were 86 and 68.
I thought you were joking
Now
for a
I
second.
did too. I can't even believe
The
this.
Padres are 2.5 games above Philly.
Yeah, and they've lost 2 in a row. They're 6-4 in their last.
look at
10,
that!
which
Look at
is
that wild
horrible.
card difference right there between
know.
Atlanta
I know it's
and San
crazy.
Diego. Wow.
American
Wow.
League is really tight. That's going to be the one to watch for sure.
Well, thank God Tatis is coming back for the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah.
not actually. So that's live. Yeah, I don't like the Padres. I'm really happy that they got rid of CJ because CJ Abrams. I graduated with CJ.
Did you?
Like to call him a good friend of mine.
Wow.
He walked it off against the Bravos. He's a shortstop for the Nationals. He was included in the package for Juan Soto. Got sent to the Nationals, and it's awesome because now we get to watch him play the Braves 20 times a year, which is just so sweet. And, if anybody was going to hit a walk-off on us, I couldn't be happier with CJ. So shout out to CJ right here. I mean, I know he's not going to be listening. He's quite a busy bee these days with, playing in the major leagues and all that. But congratulations to him. Just so awesome. I'm so happy for him, and really happy for his dad, Big Chris, and his mom. That's just great to see. Okay, so got through that. Let's get on the Braves for a second here.
I do want to mention something about if we're on the topic of players getting traded or signed.
Well, I don't think we were really.
Well, I'm just gonna throw it in there.
Okay, throw.
I'm happy as a Yankee fan. Miguel Andujar, he's been on the Yankees team. The farm system between farm system and the major leagues back and forth for I couldn't even tell you how many years, and he's finally getting his chance. The Yankees released him, and he got picked up by the Pirates. And he's a great player. He's a great offensive player. He could work on his defense a bit.
Hey, we'll look out for him next year for sure.
No, he's playing already.
Well,
He's-
I know, but I'm saying the Pirates. I mean,
You're right, yeah.
Nobody's putting on a Pirates game right now. So tonight, Jacob deGrom on the bump versus Max Fried. deGrom always beats us all the time. He gives us the work. When he came back,
I think he beats everyone.
His second start of the season when he came back from injury was against us.
It was supposed to be against New York.
12 strikeouts in 6 innings.
Oh, yeah. I remember
So,
that.
certainly not the guy you want to be seeing with the division on the line. We are literally a game back. So if we can go 2-1 here, we're both heading into the last series tied up for the division. So
if you guys won, hypothetically, if you guys win tonight, you'd be tied with the Mets.
We're tied.
Who would be in the lead?
we're tied.
You'd be tied?
We're literally tied. We're exactly
So,
one
okay.
game back. They're 98 and 58. We're 97 and 59.
Okay, so there would be like a tiebreaker if there was a.
So
ending
it
in a
would
tie.
be. So I think we play the Phillies, which is not ideal after.
Because I know in some sports they'll do.
Well, they do. I think they do runs, or maybe run differential. Oh, so we play New York, and then we get the Marlins, which is awesome.
Oh, okay.
Which is awesome.
What I was saying was, I know in some sports when the team is tied at the end, they'll see which team had a better record against each other in the regular season.
Yeah.
But I think in
that would be the
base-
tiebreak.
I think in baseball, I think they play a tiebreaker game for a wild card.
Well,
I think they do.
that might only be if they split the season series. I think you're right. I think you're right. But I'm not 100% sure. So look that up real quick.
Okay.
And then, so Braves got 3 games against the Mets. We're throwing out Fried, Kyle Wright, who's our young stunner. Actually, Max Fried is our young stunner. He's the one slot. We're still waiting on Spencer Strider to come back. That's a huge blow for us in this series because he's really, really good, and we could use him against Scherzer tomorrow night. But they've got DeGrom, Scherzer, Bassett. I mean, just such a loaded group of pitchers on the Mets lineup. So expect some low games, but wow, the Braves are really fired up. We won 4 of our last 5. Obviously, I just mentioned we lost on that walk-off, but
okay, so I see it here. I thought it was a tiebreaker. I remember there was a tiebreaker between the Yankees and the Red
I do
Sox
remember
or
that. No,
something.
I do remember
But
that.
it says here on ESPN.com that the team with the best combined winning percentage against the other team wins the tiebreaker.
Yeah. So it's the season.
they changed
it's the
it.
record. Yeah, it's the record.
Okay.
So, but I'm saying if they're tied, which I don't think is possible because they should play an odd number of games, I would assume, like 15 probably, right? Wasn't that would make sense?
15 games in what?
15 games against each other, like 15 games against
each other,
division
right?
team, right? Because you play.
Well, there would be a
162
winner,
games.
yes.
Yeah, so there would have to be a difference.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's
Maybe
what
they
I'm
were actually
saying,
tied in at the end of the regular season, and they were tied in winning percentage against each other.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what it was.
In the second half, sorry, we're kind of rambling here. So wow, so we went 1-4 against them in this 5-game series in August.
Okay, that's
and
not
then
good.
we went 3-1 against them. So 4-5 in the second half against them. Okay, so that's pretty solid. 4-5 against them in the second half. In the first half, 2-2, and then 1-2. Yeah, so if we lose, we have to win out.
Let's just
obviously.
just win some games.
We pretty much have to sweep
get
them.
the better record.
We have to sweep
just get
them.
the better record.
We have to sweep them if we want to take the season series.
Right.
So I don't really see that happening.
Okay.
Wow, that 1-4 in the 5 game.
Yeah, that sucks.
It was in New York, dude. It was so hard to watch.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Aaron Judge finally tied Roger Maris. It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
It's about damn time. No question.
So he tied Roger Maris, and finally, Roger Maris Jr. doesn't have to come to any more Yankee games. The poor guy was traveling to Toronto.
I know, he's probably so tired of it.
But next step is to beat the Roger Maris record, which will probably take place in Yankee Stadium against the Baltimore Orioles starting tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
Friday. We're recording this on Friday.
I think that Maris, when he got 61, I'm pretty sure I heard this from somebody. I think it was Jake Marsh on part of my take, but I think he said that Maris hit his 61st against the Orioles in the second to last series of the season. Yeah,
no,
it
they
was
hit their
crazy.
Roger Maris hit his 61st against
the Red Sox. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, and they're playing the Orioles right now, and then the Red Sox to finish the series or to finish the season.
No, they play the Rangers to finish the season.
Okay, well he'll at least get.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'm not worried.
It's got to be so tough too, like just him like batting right now because it's like he's still batting really well. Like he's fine taking singles and doubles and dumping it down pretty much, but it's like that just sucks to like play with that in the back of your mind. Like you have to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in basketball when like you're going for like a season record,
right? Or like a triple double in a game or something.
Like when Russ was going on the triple double thing, and he was just like,
he was just
telling people to like get out of the way so he could get the rebounds.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah. What was I going to say?
Well, I said on Monday's pod that he was going to do it that night. So what was I off 2 days?
That's like 3 games.
Yeah, no, 2 games. 2 games. He hit it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday.
He hit it on Wednesday.
2 games off.
Wednesday.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll live with that.
Yeah,
At least I was right on the week.
Right. So yeah, it's funny. People are saying that Judge was in a slump, but he wasn't in a slump. He was in a home run slump.
He was just hitting. He was hitting the ball really well, and everybody walked him. I don't know how that's the furthest thing from a slump.
I kept seeing Bleacher Report, ESPN, Judge's slump. Explain. Judge's slump. He's not in a slump.
It's like there's no slump.
He's hitting great. He's just not hitting home runs.
The ball at him. Yeah, like when they throw 138 pitches outside the zone to 40 in the zone.
If that's a slump, then I'll take every player hitting in a slump the whole season. That's fine with me. He was hitting great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that at all. That's hilarious. But see, do we have anything else in the rundown real
baseball.
quick?
The baseball thing that covers everything.
I think we're good on baseball. Did you see that video of Doc Rivers like coaching James Harden yesterday?
No.
Yeah, you should check it out. It was like 2.5 minutes, and it was like he was like, their priority needs to be Joe, and then you.
Oh,
so and it was just like it was cool. They like mic'd him up at practice, and he like pulled Harden aside, and they were talking. It was pretty cool. I like getting those like in the off season. I don't really like it. I like the Wired like during the games and stuff, when they go in the huddle. But like,
I don't like the
watching
Wired.
them actually coach.
I don't like the Wired during the games for a few reasons. I feel like they're not actually being themselves, and they're kind of just trying to be funny, and they're not actually talking.
Really? I
mean,
I feel like when it's like a good game, they're pretty locked in. I just don't think that like because they can't take like their actual game plan, Like I feel like some of the clips are just like empty because it's like they're not gonna like take.
I mean, I think they're great. I think they're funny, but like.
I don't really think they're funny. Oh, you're
depends.
talking about when like a player's mic'd up.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like in the coach's huddle. Like when they're I'm talking about when they're in the huddle and it's like a close game.
No, I'm talking about a player.
And it's like 2 minutes left and they're like, you gotta go here. That's what I was talking about.
No. That's not funny.
Yeah, no, the mic'd up with the players is stupid because they'll just be on the bench and they're like, let's go, James.
Yeah, I think they're like trying they're trying to just say stuff to be funny. And I think they're actually like I want to hear like some raw emotion.
Sometimes,
like they're just like they're just yelling. I'm like, would you actually yell if the mic wasn't attached to your chest?
Well, especially pregame when they're just like messing around. But
hey, look at the boy. It's like, come on, man, just I want to hear what you're actually saying.
I feel that.
So I don't really like that.
Yeah, I was referring to like the coaches being mic'd up because they actually like say more things with substance for sure.
I remember one thing about Doc Rivers being mic'd up. It was like a super funny clip, and he said some like really general statement. He was like,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just go out there and play some defense and guard the ball. All right, guys, let's go.
I think it was like the playoffs against the Hawks, and they were like just like roasting Rivers because like he wasn't like saying anything.
That's exactly
he wasn't
what it
like
was.
saying anything.
Yeah,
and they were all just like, yeah, like for sure. All the players were like,
grab the ball, we're already doing. Put it in the basket, and let's go play some team ball. All right, let's go. Team on 3.
It's goofy. It's goofy stuff, no question.
Great coach though, but
yeah, I mean, well, is he really
on Boston?
And even still, like really, like
I heard a rumor about Doc Rivers.
Such a raw team, except for Kendrick Perkins.
You tell me if you think this is true, but Doc Rivers doesn't have any hair, and
doesn't have any hair.
Doesn't have any hair.
Yeah.
But the little scrubble on top is a tattoo.
Oh really? Let's look it up.
I heard that somewhere.
Head tattoo. He played on the Hawks. Did you know that?
He did, yeah.
No, I think it's just that little. Oh, like it's like painted on there or something, I guess.
Kind of weird. Is it true?
It looks like he spray painted his hair with black paint. That's what this blog is. No, I don't think so. I don't think that is true. I mean, dude, I don't. That's.
I mean, I couldn't care less.
Yeah,
but
that's
like,
too much for me to like even like. I mean, not a bad move. LeBron's probably gonna do it.
LeBron probably already does it.
Well, now he's bald boy, but like, yeah, he's definitely just gonna come back with hair. I bet in the season, he's just gonna magically have hair again.
Right.
Yeah, it's just gonna be stupid.
And then AD is gonna hit him in the head and it's gonna fall off.
So do you want to do like Thursday Night Football real quick?
Let's do it.
I'll just put a thing in there. So getting into football, of course, because that is what we do here currently, of course. Now that was actually the most I think we've talked about baseball and basketball in our first 6 episodes. Probably.
It's coming.
Well,
baseball's been coming. Yeah,
baseball's here. This is where like I actually get like involved because now like we've won in the playoffs, so I can actually like watch it now.
So if Atlanta wasn't in the playoffs, we'd be talking about just football and basketball.
No, I mean we'd be talking about baseball, but I just wouldn't like. It's just like you don't. Because I'm not really a big baseball fan. I'm a huge Braves fan, but I'm not really a huge baseball fan. Like that's just what it is. But yeah, I mean. I don't know. I mean, it's just like if your team's not in it, it's kind of hard to like be invested until obviously the championship series.
I get that with baseball.
The pennant races are cool, like watching that.
Right.
The last like 3 series.
Always got to watch the World Series, though.
But yeah, absolutely. So I mean, it's outside of that, and like we kind of peaked last year. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know if I'll ever be as happy. They won it on my birthday. I don't know if I told you that.
Happy late birthday.
No, they won the World Series on my 21st. Yeah.
Wow.
Last year. So like I don't know if it's ever gonna.
I don't know if they're ever going to win. I don't think they're going to win on your 21st again.
No, I'm saying, and I'm just saying, I don't know if any win will ever, like, I mean, the Georgia National Championship was incredible. But let's get into it.
Let's go on to the Georgia National Championship.
Thursday night, real quick. Bengals finally looked like the Bengals. They still, like, have those drives where you're like, why are you running the ball so much? And their offensive line is still pretty shaky.
Yeah, Joey B looks really good.
Yeah, I mean... with those receivers, dude, I'd look pretty darn good as well.
Right.
And I mean, same with the Dolphins. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm still like chilling on the Dolphins because Bridgewater just has to get the ball to two of the fastest guys in the league.
Great backup.
So like, kind of similar with the Bengals. I mean, Jamar got kind of locked up by Xavier Howard last night, and they obviously were shading towards him. So kind of knew T. Higgins' breakout game was coming, and it did happen. So that was great. I'm 1 for 1 on the week on NFL picks. I had T. Higgins touchdown laid with Bengals money line, so that was awesome last night. So I can up that record to 3-1 in the NFL. Do you want me to do my last week's results first before we get into this weekend's games?
Well, actually, yeah. Let me mention something from.
Go ahead.
We recorded Monday, and there was Monday Night Football after we recorded, so we weren't able to touch on that. But Giants played the Cowboys, tough loss. But Sterling Shepard.
Oh, yeah, too bad. We actually did talk about the Giants-Cowboys.
We predicted.
Yeah, it was actually huge because I said Cooper Rush is going to start 2-0, which is hilarious. But
yeah, Sterling Shepard tore his ACL. It's too bad.
It really sucks for the Giants because Galladay, like, now after like saying publicly that, you know, they're paying me to play, and he only got 2 snaps in that one game, and then he goes out and drops 2 balls on Monday night. It's just like, dude, I love like betting on yourself and calling your shot, but jeez, you gotta catch the football when you're a wide receiver.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like what are they supposed to do? Put you out there so you can drop it, or put you out there so you can get 0 separation? Like, you're not the guy that you were with Stafford. He had one amazing year, and everybody got so high on Kenny Galladay, and it was like, in my mind, Marvin Jones was always just as darn good on the Lions with Stafford as Kenny Galladay was. That was always, I guess, my mindset. I'm not a hardcore Lions fan or anything, but I mean, I never. He had that one good year, and ever since then, I mean, he thinks that he's hot stuff. 4 years, $72 million.
Insane. To
play 2 snaps, and then the next week complain about it, and then drop 2 balls and have 0 catches. You had as many catches as Kenny Galladay did on Monday night.
Bring me my money.
Yeah, I'm saying, where's your bags at?
Jeez.
Where's your bags at? Okay, so I'll do the NFL. I guess I'll do college football. So. My first pick, I told everybody to hammer. UGA first quarter, they just looked so bad. McConkey, the worst game he's ever played. That's like kind of the slot receiver, the little like white guy who's like very much Hunter Renfrow-esque.
Okay.
I mean, that's like what he is. He returns punts. Like he's very quick in the slot, like all that. So
I like that.
So he muffed the punt. So UGA went down, scored on the first drive, or kicked a field goal. He muffed the punt. So what's it called? They kicked a field goal. UGA scored a touchdown on the first drive. Who am I kidding? Brock Bowers, 75-yard pass completion, touchdown. He's going to be the best tight end in college football history, no question.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
put a little point
that.
there. I want to mark that.
That's fine. Yeah. I'll stand by that.
All right. No question. Let's remember that one.
No question. So UGA first quarter just never came to fruition because just Ladd dropped the punt, then fumbled on the literal next possession. Then UGA got a safety, which almost marred it. But, just that didn't happen. They didn't cover first half either. My first half pick from last week on the Cincinnati-Indiana game, it was only 38-10 at halftime. So I think that one hit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but they didn't score the whole second half.
I know. Ohio State, correct. So that was 2-1. Michigan. Maryland played very good. Talia played great.
Yeah, we talked about
Maryland
that last
played
episode.
Great. So lost that one. Clemson won
Did we
by.
not touch on this last episode?
Well, I didn't have like my record yet. Like I was just being a bot because I wanted to wait till we got to this one so then I could tell everybody, and then if they want to fade me, they can.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can hear it right before.
Fade lobby's open, guys.
Yeah. So Clemson won by 6. I took Clemson 6.5 on the pod, but I did say I said Clemson outright. But I don't know if I like the spread. I don't really remember what I said. Let's just say I lost. Whatever. Texas A&M. Remember we were talking about Arkansas and Texas A&M, how weird that line was that they were favored because Arkansas was way better.
Right.
Yeah, they pushed. They won by 2.
Of course
so that's
they
hilarious.
did.
Yeah.
Of course.
Tennessee won by 5. They were 7, so I lost that one. And then Texas Tech +7. They won outright. So I went 3-4-1. Not all that bad. It could have been worse.
You lost, but you didn't lose.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's how you got to look at it. You lost, but you didn't really. Yeah, it is what it is. The record's going to be better this week. NFL, I was 2-1. I had Colts because we said trap, and then I had Bills. Of course, they lost. And then I had Cowboys. So that was last week. Gabe, do you have any specific NCAA games that you want to talk about this weekend, or
I can't remember
do you just
what's going
kind
on
of
on
want
top of
me
my
to?
head. Let me look up and see what's going on. I'll tell you.
Because right now, tonight, actually, Washington at UCLA,
See that.
4-0. Each team's 4-0. Each 1-0 in the Pac-12.
Washington's 15.
Washington is so much better than UCLA.
Oh man.
So much better. 3 scares me.
All right.
Why is it only 3? I guess it's in the Rose Bowl, which
Isn't Mike
which
Penix
is electric.
leading in college passing yards?
Yeah, he is. So he's the only
Gosh.
quarterback this season that's thrown for 300 yards in each game.
Okay, so Mike Penix.
1,388 yards through 4 games. So that's
Okay.
about 310 per game.
Kentucky's playing Ole Miss.
Hold on,
That's-
wait. Let's stay here and then
Okay.
we'll get into
Sorry.
it.
Excuse
No,
me,
because you were
guys.
talking about Penix.
Yeah,
I want
I'm
to talk about
sorry.
Penix
I'm
real
sorry,
quick.
guys.
Don't apologize.
Man,
But I wanted to finish this. 12 touchdowns, 1 interception.
unbelievable.
I mean, he's playing out of his mind. You know, he always kind of has a game where he just the bed. You know, he
Right.
just kind of does like
Yeah.
that. We watched that at Indiana many
I think he's kind of like a
times.
debut kind of guy. Like his first year at that school, he'll go off, and then next
Yeah,
year
yeah.
he's gonna go.
Yeah, so I mean, they just won pretty handedly versus Stanford. But here's where I'm at: UCLA hasn't played anybody. They beat Bowling
Right.
Green, Alabama State, South Alabama. I don't even know it's possible how you could get those 2 teams, and at Colorado, who's horrible.
Which also gives another point to why Washington's gonna win.
Well, yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
so they're only 3, which is extremely concerning.
Right.
Extremely concerning. I think Washington's the better team. But like we kind of said last week with Texas A&M and Arkansas, Arkansas is the better team. But I'm taking Washington. I'm taking Washington and the points. Ride the wave.
Okay.
Ride the Penix wave until he has one of those
Until he
games, right?
crashes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. What's your next game?
I see Kentucky plays Ole Miss.
Yeah. So look at that line.
Kentucky's playing out of their minds.
Tell me about that line.
Let me see. What's the line?
It's absurd. Ole Miss -6.5.
You're kidding.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Vegas knows something.
No, they always do.
So
and
all right. Kentucky's playing great, but Vegas knows something. So
well, and I think this season there was a stat, and it was like teams that are lower ranked but are favored are like 4-1 on the season right now. So obviously you should think Kentucky should roll over them.
but
Also, I saw another thing. They're 0-9 in their last 9 SEC West games.
Kentucky is?
Kentucky is
Oh,
against,
wow.
against the SEC West. Kentucky's in the SECs. So
right.
all things are pointing that way. But plus 6.5, I mean, how enticing is that for a team that's you would think is better? Ole Miss can sling it. They got Jackson Dart, transfer from USC.
Yeah, I mean, Ole Miss is always dangerous. So
Always dangerous. Lane's always going to cook something up. So
tell me what's the Michigan Iowa spread?
I already looked at it, so that's not fair. But I would take Michigan. I mean, Spencer Petras is horrible.
Yeah, there's a good amount of ranked games coming.
Yeah, no, there's
Georgia,
some,
Mizzou. I got Mizzou.
you got Mizzou plus
yeah.
28.
Yeah.
I fade that. I'll take UGA minus 28. Nothing needs to be said about that. Coming off a very disappointing game.
No, I have Mizzou minus 28.
Okay, that's risky.
Yeah.
But the odds on that are going to be insane. Like that would be like $1 for
Big
probably
payout.
like $1,500.
Big payout.
No, I think they would actually be that high.
Might as well, honestly. Bettors out there, just put $1 down. Well, I mean,
I wouldn't do that.
$1.
No, certainly not.
Right, I'm not betting, so don't listen to me. But.
I mean, that's just I mean, see, you're playing with people's money. That's what you got to
You're right.
remember.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're
you
right.
got to
You're
be
right.
careful.
Yeah.
Because they're trusting you.
Trust.
They're trusting you.
All right, don't trust me.
There you go.
Don't
I
trust
like
me.
that. That's better.
Don't trust me.
Gabe.
Don't trust
Gabe.
me, but put $1 down.
Trust Gabe. Okay, so yeah, I've got Georgia minus 29. I like that. I don't care that it's that high. Coming off a very disappointing game, Kirby's going to have them dialed in, locked in. I expect a huge performance from them this weekend. Wow, the 12 o'clock slate is so good. I don't even know what I'm going to watch. Oklahoma at TCU. TCU's been playing very well. Oklahoma just had a stinker against Kansas State. I still don't think that they're ready. Give me TCU at home plus 6. Give me that.
Mark down.
Marking them down right now. I'm actually going to stay away. Michigan seems like such a lock, but I'm going to stay away from that game. I just think that the Iowa defense is always good, and they're just like kind of scary. It could be a Just a really low-scoring game.
I have a weird feeling about Alabama, Arkansas.
You do?
I don't know why.
Well,
I have a really strange feeling that something magical is going to happen, and it's not going to go to Alabama. I don't know. I just feel something really strange like that. That rings in my head. Alabama, Arkansas. Remember that game on September 31st or no? Sorry, October 1st. There's no 31st. Is there 31st?
no, there's not.
No.
There's 31 days in October. Yeah.
October 1st, 2022, when Alabama played Arkansas and Arkansas ran it back. Remember that game? Remember that game?
Wait, what? Last year?
No, I'm kidding. I'm just saying it
oh.
sounds like it's going to be like something.
Oh, gosh, I'm a fool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a fool. Okay, yeah, I was totally not there at all for that.
Last year?
So, look, I mean, the thing is Alabama looked really bad on the road against Texas.
I know.
That was also 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I mean, 17 points, dude, that's
what is the
so many.
spread?
It's 17.
Plus 17?
For Arkansas, yeah.
That's a lot.
But kind of like Georgia, like when Alabama was the one that started this. When you have a bad game, guess what they do the next week? They're locked in.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, especially in the big games. At Arkansas, they're going to be fired up. This is a huge game. This SEC West, not a rival, but huge game.
It's in Arkansas, too?
In Arkansas, exactly.
It's adding all up, honestly.
But you know what? I mean, I thought Arkansas, I said that, we talked about the line with Arkansas last week. I mean, it's just, are they that good?
No,
because I don't
but
really
they could
think
be.
that they are that good. And I don't like the running back for Arkansas played at Bama, so I think that they're going to be able to scheme against him pretty well. And, I just don't really see Alabama having a problem with Arkansas's defense. I don't think that it's all that. I mean, they do have a linebacker named Bumper Pool, which is so sick.
That's a nice name.
But yeah, I don't really see them having. I don't see them having really any problems.
I think Bumper Pool is going to
Arkansas.
be our YouTube name for this episode.
And then a big 12 game. I think we're kind of running out.
What's going on?
Sorry. There's actually an insane amount of good games. So Oklahoma
there's too many
State,
games
Baylor
to go over.
Baylor's favored at home -2.5. This is similar to the Ole Miss game. They're higher or lower ranked, but they're favored.
Okay. Like I said, Vegas knows, so.
Yeah, they do. You know what? You're right. So I'm going to go with, I don't know. I'm not going to pick this game because I haven't watched either of these teams, and I don't think that's like fair to me.
I don't know. Let's wrap this episode up. NC State's going to beat Clemson. Let's wrap it up. We'll be back on Tuesday. Are we going to have a firm schedule?
Wait, we're not wrapping it up. We didn't even talk about the NFL.
Man,
why are we wrapping it up? It's only been 38 minutes.
this is too long for our viewers.
No, it's not. They want to listen to picks.
They want to listen to Hank's picks. What's this segment called again?
Picks by Hank.
Picks by Hank.
Yeah, picks by Hank.
All right, let's roll through the NFL.
I mean, if they don't, then they can respond on Twitter and say, "I want you to stop doing picks." But I haven't heard that
please
yet.
let us know.
I haven't heard that yet. I told you, you come with some picks too, and we'll start, competing.
Okay,
That's what I want to do.
All right, I'll come next episode with some
Yeah,
picks.
that's what I want to do. I want to have a little we should have something at the end, like winner gets something or.
Okay, yeah, I like
Loser
that.
has to do
I like
something.
free stuff. I got my free shirt today.
Well, you're not gonna be getting anything. You're
You
gonna
said
be
winner
losing.
gets something.
You're gonna lose.
Oh, okay.
Well, you also have an advantage because I'm already under 500. I'm already under 500. Well,
we'll reset
in
the
the CFP.
records. We'll just,
we will? Okay,
yes.
cool. Straight with me. Say less.
Well, you think, fine, yeah. Bring your own record, and I'll start 0-0.
I mean, you should want that. I don't know why.
No, this is like our own segment thing. This is our own thing.
I'm with you. NC State, Clemson should be a good game, but I mean, Clemson does show up for these games. They almost blew it against Wake Forest last week. Had to lead the whole game and then almost gave it away, which does concern me. But weather game. This is a weather game. Clemson and NC State are both on the Atlantic Ocean coast.
That is a
There's
weather
also
game.
something going on.
Yeah, in Florida.
On the Atlantic Ocean coast. Oh, a hurricane.
Ah.
Ian, right? Is that what it's called? Ian?
I don't know.
No, did I make that up? I feel like we should know this.
Yeah,
This is kind of
Ian.
bad. Ian, there we go.
Ian.
Yeah, so
I feel like I should know. That's my
it's
family's
already
going
moved
through.
up. Well, yeah, it's already moved through Florida, and it's just going up. It's tropical storms on the East Coast. So
Hurricane Ian.
you think about if the teams are going to run the ball a lot, you would have to think Clemson's
Give them
got
some
the better running
momentum
game.
behind them.
You would have to think Clemson's got the better running game. But plus 6.5 with bad weather, I mean, I like that. Sloppy game. You know? NC State hangs around. Maybe Clemson fumbles a couple times. And, you know, I don't think they win outright, but I think they cover. So I'll take NC State plus 6.5. Give me that. After I lost on Clemson on a bad beat last week, give me NC State plus 6.5. Okay? Let's go. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to ride with them again after last week. So I only have 4 picks this week. Washington -3 tonight. UGA -28. Love it. I'm going to be betting on them every week in case you can't tell. TCU plus 6.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And then NC State plus 6.5. So 2 dogs, two favorites. I like that. That's fair. God, I hope I don't go 0-4. Holy shit.
I say he's going to go 2 for 2 or 1 for 3. You're not going to get it. You're not going to win.
2 and 2.
2 and 2, excuse me.
No, you're
God,
fine.
I'm in baseball mode right now.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I'm once 7:20 hits, man, I'm going to be life or death on Jacob deGrom on the bump tonight. I mean, it's just either going to be really tough to watch like it usually is, but guess what? I always get sucked in. You're so lucky you don't have to face deGrom every series. You're so lucky.
We'll have to face him in the World
Scherzer?
Series. So.
You better be scared of the Astros. All they do is win, literally.
I've been scared of the
DJ
Astros.
Khaled made the song about the Astros.
What song?
All I do is win, win, no matter what. It's
I thought
literally
you were
the
going to say
Astros.
like some Astros name song.
Oh, God, that would be horrible.
The Houston Astros.
That would be horrible.
We're the best baseball team.
So, London game this week.
Ooh.
Vikings Saints. Gimme Jay Jettas in London. I think he's going to put on a show for
Mighty
the
fine
fans.
pick. Mighty fine.
Yeah. Oh, very good, lad. Very good, lad.
You might get the over.
Bloody good pick, lad. Bloody good pick. I actually caddied this summer for some kids that go to the University of St. Andrews, which is in Scotland, but they were all from like London. And it was just so funny. I was just asking them so many questions about like living in
so
Europe, dude. And
bad.
it was just like, I'd be like, towards the end, like when we were all cool, I'd be like, Chipper, bloody good shot, mate. Bloody good shot. That was kind of Australian too, but I'm not. My accents are bad. Okay, give me Vikings -3 in London. I know the Saints defense is good. Give me Kirk in just a weird setting. I think he shows up. I think he fits the mold of an English person so perfectly.
Kirk Cousins.
Cook.
It kind of sounds like Irish.
Yeah, no. Now I'm fading into
Kirk
Scotland.
Cousins.
Now I'm fading into Scotland.
Gittles.
Give me the Lions money line this week against the Seahawks. I don't like 3.5. That's weird. Actually, yeah, because Amon Ra's out. Ooh, wow. Actually, a lot of the Lions are decimated with injuries. But the Lions defense is good. Have you known that? They're pretty darn good.
Yeah, I've been known that.
Okay, give me Lions money line. Wow, I'm really big into the NFC North this week already.
What do you want on time?
We're good. We're 43 minutes.
Oh, really? We
we're
started
fine.
late?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
we're
right,
chilling.
wow.
That's what I was saying. Like
I thought we started at 150 or
yeah,
145.
No, we're good. Okay, back into it. Reel it back in.
Mighty fine reel there, Hank. Mighty fine.
Fish and chips.
Maybe uncomfortable.
Well, I don't like the Jets Steelers game. I don't like the the Jaguars Eagles game is going to be awesome. And the Bills Ravens. Wow. Talk about two really good games. That was just like
What are you, Mike Tyson?
Yeah, that was lisp there. We're hitting all the boxes today.
What did I hit?
I don't know.
Talk for yourself.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess I am talking to myself. Kinda. That's kind of a podcast, though, isn't it? Yo, did you see the meme? And it's like, this is all podcast hosts, and it was Sully and Mike Wazowski, and it's just a picture of them, and then it's like the caption is like, this is every podcast,
No.
and it's just a picture of Sully and Mike Wazowski.
Let me
So
see, what is
you
it?
wear glasses, so you have to be Mike Wazowski, or not Mike Wazowski? Yeah, that's his name.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah, okay. Wow, I'm losing
Mike
it today.
Wazowski. What podcast?
No. Just look up. Like, I'll just show you.
Monsters Inc. podcast meme.
Yeah. It's just like, this is every podcast host.
I can't find it.
Here, I'll pull it up for you. It'll be quick. Dude, this is so dumb. Oh, I'll just find it on
Sorry, you have to listen to our typing.
Yeah, I know. It's a mess. Put another. Hey, we're doing good with the tracker today though.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, this is every pair of podcast. This one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I don't
Isn't that
get it.
funny? No, I mean it's just like it's like a big guy and then like I don't know. I don't get it either, but it's just kind of funny.
Who am I?
Well, I said you're wearing glasses, so by association.
Okay. I've put on a
And
few.
I'm
I've put on a few LBS.
I'm super big and ripped.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you were hiding under my bed, I'd definitely run through a door.
Yeah, I'd roar. Wow, so 2 incredible 1 o'clock games. I can't believe I'm saying the Jaguars-Eagles is an incredible 1 o'clock game, but it is. Like, that's going to be awesome to watch. Give me the under. Give me the under in Jaguars-Eagles. Eagles offense
I physically cannot give you that, but I will agree
Eagles
with
offense has to hit a wall. And the Eagles defense is very good. So I also think Trevor Lawrence has to hit a wall. So I think this is the game where they both hit the wall. 45.5. Give me the under. Bills-Ravens, opposite. Give me the over.
Okay. Wow. I mean, yeah.
Ravens secondary.
Yeah.
Ravens secondary is pretty banged up.
There's gonna be a lot of
The
offense.
Patriots scored 27 against them last week.
Yeah.
And our offense sucks.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. We're terrible. Our offense is terrible.
Where was the language there?
Sucks.
Yeah, put a point there.
Yeah, I'll put a marker down. So yeah, I'll take under Jaguars Eagles, over Bills Ravens. I like that. And then
Wow.
wow. You got to keep that one in. That was crazy. Excuse me.
That didn't even come out.
Oh wow, that was crazy. I mean, that's like one of those where like you don't even expect
Some
it.
acid reflux.
Yeah, you don't even expect it. You know, it's just like I got to get the heck out of here. Like
There's a lot
I gotta
of,
get
lot
the
of
heck
TikTok
outta
clips here.
here.
We got the LaMelo Ball one.
Wow, Patriots Packers were really bad. I would take the Packers minus 9.5. I think they'll beat us by 3 touchdowns.
I almost asked who the Commanders are. I'm just still getting used to that.
Yeah, you just got to look at the W.
That just doesn't look right.
No, you just got to look at the W.
The W doesn't look right either. It's too
Also,
small.
Cowboys minus
Why-
3. I mean,
I gotta zoom in on that thing. Look at that. It looks like a Best Western
oh,
logo.
you're looking at the Google NFL scores? That's funny.
Mm.
I'm always on ESPN. It's a little easier to see, I think. And then how about this? Raiders 0-3.
Yeah.
They're favored against the Broncos at home this week.
Oh, let's not ride.
Minus 2.5. What do we always say? What does Vegas know?
Vegas knows.
They know everything.
Vegas knows.
So give me the Raiders. They're going to get their first win of the season. It's going to be a shootout.
Like, honestly, think
It's gonna
about
be
it.
a shootout.
Why would Vegas want to give away money? They want to make money.
I know they're giving it away
So
to
they're
us.
they're right.
They're setting it up.
Right. So
Because they want everybody to take Broncos money line. That's
exactly. So they're going to
what they
make
want.
money. They know.
Exactly.
So they're going to be like, okay, obviously we know the Raiders are going to win. So let's make it +5 on the Raiders.
Yeah, well, yeah, Broncos are plus 2.5, and I think that's going to keep moving.
Then, okay.
I think it's going to keep
Well,
moving in the Raiders' direction.
Right.
So it's going to keep going
And then
up.
people like us think, why would the Raiders beat the Broncos? Let's take the
Exactly.
Broncos. Boom,
Exactly.
Vegas made money.
Exactly.
They know.
So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a weird game. Derek Carr's going to have one of those.
Right.
Though,
They're
where
not
he
going to
just-
give us
where
the
he just
obvious
goes
and be
off.
like, okay, like the Jets are playing the Bills. And they're not going to say, okay, let's obviously the Bills are going to win, so let's put the Bills on minus 500.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the money line because I think it could be like a field goal. Like I think it could come down to Carlson v. McManus kickers.
Okay.
I think that's what it's going to come down to in that one. But it's just like one of those games. Like I hate watching Derek Carr play football. Like I can't do it. But there are those games once a season where he just lights it up, and eventually he's going to figure it out. Eventually, McDaniel's going to figure it out. I'll take the bait in week 4. I'll take the bait.
I'm gonna reflect on what I just said. Why would Vegas, if Vegas does know, wouldn't they do the opposite?
Yeah. What Vegas does is they, like, obviously it's all statistical, like, whatever. But they put their minds in the mind of a square bettor. And a square bettor doesn't, like, falls into traps.
Right.
Like, sees things and it's flow of the season, and you think, wow, this team's way better than this team. I don't know why they'd be favored, so let's take them. because they're way
Right,
better.
right.
But then, of course, in the NFL,
So if Vegas knows, and they know that what was it, the Raiders are going to be the Broncos, then wouldn't they put the Broncos on minus so they make a poop ton of money?
no, because everybody would take the Raiders.
Exactly.
So they would lose because the Broncos would be favored.
Well, no, if they put the minus on the Raiders, I'm saying.
They are. The minus is the Raiders are favored to win.
I mean, the Broncos.
And I'm saying, I'm
Right.
telling you, like if the Broncos were favored, everybody would take the Raiders.
Right. So they know that the Raiders are going to beat the Broncos.
They know that however they
But
set
we
the
think-
lineup, and especially when it's that close, when it's within 3 points,
Right.
so many people are going to take the underdog money line.
We
because
think the
it's
Broncos
just
are going to beat the
right
Raiders.
there.
They know the Raiders are going to beat the Broncos. So let's.
No. I don't think the Broncos are going to beat the Raiders. I think the Broncos are better than the Raiders.
Okay.
But I don't think they're going to beat them.
Hypothetically, they would beat them because they're a better team.
Exactly.
But
that's hypothetical.
Right.
But the NFL, it's not perfect.
So
and every team is professional football
I'm surprised
players.
Vegas doesn't put the Raiders.
I think you're really overthinking this.
I am overthinking it, but I'm trying to figure out this.
You're not going to figure it out because that's how Vegas makes money. Otherwise, they'd lose money. If everybody could figure it out,
No, but that's what I'm saying. They would make more money if they knew what was going on and did the opposite. So it's
I'm
just
going
to
to tell you
screw us
something.
over.
They're making money every Sunday, every single
Well,
Sunday.
of course they're making money.
No, but I mean, they're like, it's impossible to perfect this. It's impossible.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I hope so. You'll come in next week, and we'll see how your week one goes. Sunday Night Football, Chiefs Bucks, even line. I like it because the Bucks are finally going to have some guys back, and I don't think the Chiefs can really get to Brady like that. And I think the Bucks defense is still very good. The line is even. How about them apples? Chiefs coming off a bad loss. Give me the Bucks. I'll take them again.
Bucks are coming off a bad loss.
I know, and I think Tom should be fired up after that one. for
Tom
sure.
should be fired. Period.
No, cap. And then give me the Rams. I think Jalen Ramsey gets a pick six off Jimmy G on Monday Night Football. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Cool.
Good stuff.
Amazing.
Wow, I'm really
Mighty.
nervous. I have so many NFL
Wicked.
picks.
What-
Wow,
I'm trying to think of
really
some
nervous.
London slang, like a what would people say like in that
Cheerio.
context? Like amazing or
Bloody good. Bloody good,
There's
lad.
something I'm trying to think of.
What are you trying to think? Amazing? Cripees.
Sound like a pirate.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here with I don't know the London slang.
Right on. I don't know. Whatever.
No, it's okay.
I'll figure it out.
So, got an awesome weekend of football. I'm so excited. I'm really not excited to watch these Mets pitchers
Oh, yeah.
against our bats.
Oh yeah.
But you never know. Gabe, you're fortunate. You don't have to watch really
Yankees clinched
anything else other than
the
Judge
good
trying to hit the
old
home runs.
Greatest division in
You're
baseball.
like in the best situation ever. Like you won the division and you just get to watch your best player try and set a record.
Oh yeah, I'm loving it.
Like that's like you
Loving it.
couldn't be. There's no better, time right now for you.
No,
So
there really
congrats.
isn't. Thank
I want
you.
to say congratulations.
Thank you.
I hope he gets it. Because otherwise, obviously we couldn't record yesterday because you were so, emotionally drained from watching him hit it, the 61st. I understand. And I will be on maternity leave this weekend, obviously.
Right. Congratulations, by
thank
the
you.
way.
Appreciate
Yeah.
that. Me and mine. Me, myself, and
That's
I.
cute.
Yeah,
That's really
absolutely. Thank you guys for listening. Gabe, you want to do social media?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to be posting more on social media. It's been a very busy past few weeks, but we're going to be posting more. So please drop us a follow. TikTok's going to be blowing up. We're going to get some clips. We have a lot of clips from today that we're going to be posting. A lot of laughs. So we're going to put those in. Like it, share it, all that stuff. Hit that share button. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter. SoundCloud. We're now on Spreaker, so hit us on Spreaker. Yeah, Spotify, iOS TV as well. Excuse me. But yeah, that wraps up the episode.
Absolutely.
So a lot of stuff coming, so be on the lookout. But we will see you guys on Tuesday, Monday.
I think we're going to do Monday, Thursday. I like that.
Monday, Thursday?
Do you like Monday, Thursday?
As
I
long as
like
we
Monday,
can,
Thursday.
Can we make a firm?
I think we can.
Okay.
I think we can. Yeah,
All right.
yesterday was just a tough day.
All right, Monday, Thursday.
Absolutely.
So catch us on Monday, Thursday. We'll get the uploads in probably that day. I'll try my best to get this one in today. A busy night, Friday night, but we'll do my best. So with that being said, let's ride.
Let's ride, baby. All right. Thanks for listening.